So in this video, I'm just going to show you all how to use the calculator for the augmented matrices or reduced row echelon form. So we know how to set up our system from watching the other video, so I'm going to do this all in their calculator. So for example, 1A, I'm going to first tell my calculator that I want to do this in reduced row echelon form, so I'm going to hit second, and then the matrix button. This menu will come up. I'm going to go over to math, and then if you go down the list, you will see when you get to the next page that B here is RREF, or reduced row echelon form. Make sure you pick this one, not ref. It's the RREF. So we're going to choose that one. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to enter our matrix, and we see that this matrix is a 2 by 3 matrix. So we need to go up. It is 2 by 3, and then we're going to hit OK. We're going to enter the numbers in, so it goes 6, 3, 4. The next row is 2, and then -3 and 10. We end our parentheses, and then we hit enter, and it will give us our answer. But we see our answer here is as a decimal. We want to change it to a fraction. We're just going to hit the math button, and then this first one here where it says the arrow in the fraction, that means convert to fraction. So we're going to select that and hit enter again, and that will give us our answer. So let me copy the screen, and I'll paste it over here. So paste it. So we can see here that this is our answer, and you can see that our answer here is 7/4 and negative 13/6. Doing the same thing over on the calculator now for B. Let me clear this. Again, we're going to do reduced row echelon form, so second matrix, and then over to math, and we're going to go down till we get to B. There it is. We're going to hit enter, and now our matrix, we need to tell it, alpha zoom, that this is a 3 by 4 matrix. So we'll go up, so it's 3 by 4. Okay, and now we're going to enter the numbers in, so it's 5, and then -6, and then -7, and then again 7. The next row is 6, and then -4, and then 10, and then last we have -34. Our last row goes 2, and then 4, and then -3 and 29. We end our parentheses, and we hit enter, and their matrix this time is a fraction. We see that it's identity matrix here on the left. 2, 4, 3 is the right thing on the 2, 4, -3 is the correct answer on the right. So that would be our answer. And again, I'm just going to copy and paste that over here. So that way you can see what you should be seeing on your calculator. So that's that one. Now going on to the next page. Again, we're doing exactly the same thing. So what we're going to do, again, clear this. Second matrix. We know we're going over to math, and we know this is B by now, so I can hit alpha B as a shortcut. It will pop up. Alpha zoom to get my matrix, and this is a 2 by 3 matrix. So 2 by 3, and then we go down, enter. We're going to type the numbers in. We have 1, then 5. The next row is 3 and 3 and 7, and our parentheses, hit enter. We see we get an answer here, but we see that this first matrix over here on the left is not the identity matrix. So we know that this is going to have no solution. So again, let me just copy that, paste it over here. So we know that this here, paste it, has no solution. There's our answer. So I can actually, if I really want to, I can insert, go down here, I can insert what is going to be the null set symbol. So this would be my answer here. Okay, so I guess I should make that probably a little bigger. Let me go over here, select this, and just make it bigger. So we see that for this one, because this is not the identity matrix, that we have no solution. We're going to do the same thing for D. So again, going over here, let's clear this. We have alpha. Sorry, we don't want alpha. We want the second matrix. We want to go over to math. Alpha B will get the reduced row echelon form. Our matrix, again, alpha zoom, is a 2x3 matrix, so we're good. We'll enter the numbers in here. We have 6, and then we have -4, and then 1, and then we have 3, and then -2, and 1/2, which I'm just going to do as 1 divided by 2. Again, the parentheses, hit enter. This is our answer. We can see we have decimals, so let's convert this to a fraction. So we're going to hit math and hit enter to convert this to a fraction. Hit enter, and we can see that the bottom row is all zeros. So when one row is all zeros, we know that we have infinite solutions. So let me copy this over. And we'll paste it over here. And then we know when we do this, I'll just write this in here, that this has infinite solutions. Because again, one of the rows is all zeros. So that's how you know how to solve it using your calculator, and how to know whether it's no solution or infinite solutions.